When your heart breaks tonight, you will probably face it alone. A dark room, a sad playlist, a glowing screen, and you. 20,000 years ago, none of that existed. And yet, ancient humans may have healed from heartbreak better than we do. Picture a small band of humans, long before cities or screens. Everyone you know fits around a single fire. There is no privacy here, and nowhere to hide. Now imagine one of them loses the person they love. A partner dies, or simply turns away. The pain is exactly the same pain you feel today. But what happens next is completely different, because back then, no one broke their heart in private. The moment the loss is known, the whole group responds. They do not say, "Give them space." They gather closer. Grief is not hidden, it is performed, out loud, together. People wail and chant and cry without shame. And here is the first surprise. Ancient humans were not silent. They had music. Long before words could explain the pain, a melody could carry it. Around that fire, the sound of mourning became a song everyone shared. The grieving person was never left to carry the weight alone. The tribe picked it up and held it with them. There were rituals to mark the loss: cut hair, painted skin, a treasured object placed in the ground. Each ritual said the same thing out loud: this mattered, and you are not alone in it. We know all of this because the proof survived. In a cave in Germany, archaeologists found a flute. It was carved from the wing bone of a vulture. In 2008, a team led by Conard pieced it back together. That flute is around 40,000 years old. Music is older than farming, older than writing, older than the wheel. It is one of the very first things we ever made. And across the ancient world, grief had its own experts. In Egypt, Greece, and Sumer, mourners were hired to wail at funerals. Their job was to cry loudly, so no one had to grieve quietly. Sorrow was a public event, not a private secret. Modern science now shows exactly why all of this worked. In 2006, the psychologist James Cohen ran a striking experiment. He scanned people's brains while threatening them with a small electric shock. When a loved one simply held their hand, the brain's alarm went quiet. We are wired to regulate pain through other people. And that points to the strangest part of this whole story. We did not invent better ways to heal a broken heart. We invented ways to heal it alone. Therapy, playlists, and films are powerful tools. But every one of them is something you can do by yourself. We slowly replace the tribe around the fire with a screen in the dark. Ancient humans had a secret we have quietly lost. Their secret was not a technique. Their secret was each other. For almost all of human history, heartbreak was carried by a crowd. We are the first humans expected to carry it in silence. Alone is the new part, not the heartbreak. Our privacy came at a hidden cost. You can now grieve on your own schedule, in your own room, but you also grieve without anyone to hold the other end. A sad song can name your pain, yet it cannot sit with you. A screen can distract you, but it cannot grieve beside you. And heartbreak left alone tends to linger far longer. We traded the warmth of the fire for the comfort of control. It is quieter now, but it is also lonelier. So the next time your heart breaks, remember what came before the playlist. Long before therapy, music, or movies, there was a simpler cure. It was a hand to hold and a circle that would not look away. The oldest remedy for a broken heart was never a thing. It was a person. You do not have to perform your grief around a fire, but you were never meant to face it completely alone. Put down the glowing screen, just for a moment. Call the one person who would gather closer instead of giving you space. 40,000 years of human history all point to the same quiet truth. We heal each other.